Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. It's Bulldogs' second game of the year for the Bulldogs at home. They opened last night with the debut. Today they're taking on I couldn't read my own writing. They're taking on the number 14th ranked Southern Oregon Raiders, and number 14, I think being ranked might have scared them a little bit. They've dropped their first two games. They lost yesterday to Montana Tech, and it's only the second time these two teams have played, and Western came out on the short end of that one too. I'm Wally Felt, and Mike Miller, and Cole is our producer. And we are here for basketball. And Mike, we're not too far away from the opening tip. Who are the starting lineups for today? Can you hear us? And up with the basket is Jace Anderson. Raiders showing that 14th ranking now. They struggled a little bit yesterday against Montana Tech. Merritt in. Little footer doesn't fall, and here come the Raiders all the way down, backing off now. Inside to a wide open Jace Anderson. The closest Bulldog to him was a long ways away, was probably standing at the free throw line. 9-2, Raiders on top. We're going to see a Pat Jensen timeout, Mike. Jace Anderson picking up the first foul of the ball game. Anderson from Reno, Nevada. You know, Mike, Western alumni had a pretty big event down in Reno last weekend. Yeah, yeah, they were down there for a Wolfpack football game. They had 2 or 3 events going on, including an event at a bowling alley. That sounds interesting. Alumni active, and we like to see that. Our Bulldog alums active. Billy Carlson up, hands off to Jacob Ankeny, and Ankeny puts it in, and it's 9-4 Raiders. Bulldogs a little quicker back on defense after getting beat bad last time around. Shot is up and no good. Carlson with the rebound for Montana Western, and he'll bring it down and set things up. Off to Ankeny, top of the key to Gruler. Gruler, 21 points last night for the Bulldogs, and he puts the first 3 on the board for his scoring tonight, and it's 9-7 Raiders. Juhula puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Carlson. Oh, and we've got a Coulter Merritt called for a foul away from the ball.
Fouls on number 21, Coulter Merritt, his first.
Wow, that was way away from the ball. Raiders put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Nice reverse layup that doesn't fall. Young with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Here comes Gruler. Gruler made ESPN's top 10 plays last night. Oh, Coulter Merritt a little too aggressive defensively. And he picks up his second quick foul. And he's going to get a break on the bench. And Mike Miller's favorite tight end playing basketball, Jackson Berkeley, comes in. Shot up and no good, and scramble for the rebound. Someone is called for kicking it, and I think it's going to be a white-clad Raider.
Bulldogs basketball after the break.
Timeout on the Bulldog Sport. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium. 5 minutes played in the ball game, and Bulldogs were kind of half asleep the first 5 minutes. So kind of have woke up just a little bit, but the Raiders come out of the timeout with the full court press for the Bulldogs. And Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Good defense by the Raiders. And they force a missed shot, and another possession coming up now for the Raiders, leading by 2, 9-7, 14-18 left to play first half. Stolen away by the Bulldogs down at the other end. Easy layup for Joshua Whiteside. And it's 6'7", junior from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State, as we were informed today. 9-9 the score. Second home game for the Bulldogs as Mark Huber picks up a foul. 3 fouls now for the Bulldogs. Officials tonight, Jason Horsley, Craig Sear, and Bo Scott. Mr. Sear was here last night too. Bruce Dyer looked over to you. Was he asking for free throw advice? Missed both free throws, and Quincy Taylor, the redshirt senior, checks into the ball game for Montana Western. Taylor spent all of last year nursing knee surgery. Huber puts the shot up and no good. Rebound to Chumuk. Wide open on the wing, but the shot is no good. That was missed his number. Gio Evanson. And the Raiders have backed off from their full court press. Taylor across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Young open for the three, doesn't fall. Rebound to the Raiders. Quickly down court comes Evanson. Raiders have 5 fresh sets of legs in. Woo! Chumuk with the basket, and it's a biggie. He was NBA style 3 on that one, gives the Raiders a 3-point lead. And Young gets a 2-point basket. Klumuk works his way in. Oh, and it's checked right back in his face by Young. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow, though, is pointed towards Southern Oregon. Nice move to the basket. That was Wagstaff, and Mr. Wagstaff's mom is in the crowd. I'm not sure. At least the weather was nice for her traveling in. Bulldog shot no good, and here come the Raiders. And it's out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by a Bulldog. Just seems like the Bulldogs are a little bit out of sync. Where the Raiders, on the other hand, finely tuned working machine no matter which five are out there.
Last night, Southern Oregon couldn't get going in the second half. They went quite a while before they scored at all. Not today.
No, they came out red hot out of the tip-off. Tip. Oh, and Berkeley is sent to the ground.
Fouls on number
Who says basketball is not a physical game?
team's
Used to
third.
be considered a non-contact sport.
Yeah,
That was years ago.
yeah. Was it ever a non-contact sport?
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 5, Elijah
When I played, I
Jackson.
couldn't play defense, so yeah.
Shot clock down to 10, and Stewie puts up a basket and ties the game up at 14. He had 19 points last night, I believe. Second leading scorer on the team behind Kyle Grueller for the Bulldogs.
16, I think he had.
Wagstaff out to the top of the key. Shot by Evanson is no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Here comes Quincy Taylor down. Dishes off to Young. Now it's out to Berkeley. He'll put up the three. Oh, everywhere but in. But offensive rebound and put back by Ankeny. And he'll go and one to the basket.
Fouls on number 0, Jay Sanderson, his second, team's fourth. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 4, Billy Carlson, and number 23, Kyle Grueller. Checking back in for Southern
So Jacob Ankeny from Marsing, Idaho. He's also one of our producers occasionally. Oregon. 16-14 now as Ankeny misses the and one shot. Bulldogs lead. Ankeny with the block shot. That was coming towards us. Grueller inside to Ankeny, back out to Young. Young's three is up and good. And the Bulldogs open up a 5-point lead, 19-14. Off the official, and the official counts. We've got timeout on the court. It's Montana Western 19, Southern Oregon 14. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium. 9 minutes left to play in the first half. And it's Bulldogs 19, Raiders 14. I apologize for some of the names. I thought I had updated my spotting chart, but thinking and doing are obviously two different things. Stewie with another three, and it is good. Bulldogs extend their lead to 8, 22-14. I think they're back in the groove.
Well, they have the shooters that can shoot you out of a zone defense.
Young tips the ball to Ankeny, and Stewie brings it down court. Gruler with the threes, wide open, and misses it, but Carlson gets the offensive rebound and put back, and it's a 10-point lead for the Bulldogs, 24-14. Timeout on the court. Southern Oregon wants a timeout. And Mike, why don't you tell us about Sparky's, because we will be giving a Sparky's offense and defensive player of the game.
And after the game, you've got plenty of time to stop at Sparky's Bar and Grill. Treat your palate to a great selection of mouth-watering items. Choose from 4 different burgers and 4 different sandwiches. And if you haven't tried it yet, add Sparky's mac and cheese to your order. Their specialty menu includes chicken fried steak or panko shrimp and jambalaya. Sparky's smoked meats are absolutely unbeatable. Choose between beef brisket or pulled pork. Add a cool beverage to make your meal complete. All there and more. Sparky's Bar and Grill, 420 East 20th Street, right down the street from the university. And at 222 Park Street in Uptown East.
We are back now. It's 8:02 left to play. It makes me hungry all of a sudden. I was doing okay till you read about the burgers and stuff.
You didn't even say your favorite, the
Baja Burger, yeah. Klumak with the ball. Also back in the lineup for the Raiders is Johala. And steal by Carlson of the Bulldogs. And how he's going to back. Nope. He's going to back off now to Gruler. Gruler's going to drive the lane. Put the ball up right off the backboard. And Gruler scores 2. And he hit perfect. There's perfect coaching. He hit right in the middle of that little square behind the basket.
Stewie got his hand on the ball, and Carlson recovered that loose ball because a Raider was
Close.
open. He was open underneath the basket.
Gruler gets the free throw, and it's 20. Is it 27 or 28? 27-14. Bulldogs have gone on a big, wasn't it tied at 14? Bulldogs a 13-0 run. Nice little move to the basket by Juhula. He made that one look easy. Not many of us that can still do that.
Pretty tough down there in the low post.
And he just forced a turnover there. Got in the passing lane, tipped the ball out of the passing lane for the Bulldogs and into the arms of a teammate. And here come the Raiders again. It's 27-16. Raiders trail. Oh,
Stewie hit that, and it bounced off the
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 5, Elijah Jackson.
face. And the official missed that one.
so there are some things we can see from where we are. Yeah.
Backs are to the official. We can see it better.
Shot is up, and that was good. Ball around the perimeter by the Bulldogs, trying to see if they can find an opening in that tough Raiders zone defense. Shot clock down to 4. Grueller just turns around and puts it up, almost got it. Was there? There was a flash behind us. Zoom. 27-18 now. And Stewie with another. Are they going to call a foul? Oh, Stewie got hit in the nose.
Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 12, David Young.
Stewie, you get eye or no? Like, hard to tell where his hand is. He just ran right for the trainer's table, though, so. Grueller high for the rebound for the Bulldogs, all the way down to Carlson. Carlson reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Jackson for the Raiders. Raiders on the run. Shot is, nope, pass out. Shot is up and air ball. No Bulldog football players to announce the little air ball episode. Yes, yeah. They're getting ready now, though. Dog Pound, big football game tomorrow against Eastern Oregon as we celebrate Montana Western homecoming this weekend. Oh, nice steal by the Raiders. Just stepped right smack in the passing lane. It almost looked like the pass was to them instead of a Bulldog. Shot in and out. Rice had that one, or Jackson had it in and out, and it circled the rim, came out and into the arms of Whiteside for the Bulldogs. Grueller puts up a 3 and hits it. Grueller with the 3, and the Bulldogs lead 30-18. 4:22 left to play first half. Four seconds on the shot clock for the Raiders. 10-footer is no good off the rim. And shot clock violation as that shot didn't hit anything but air. And we have a timeout on the court. With timeout on the court, it's Montana Western 30, Southern Oregon 18. Back with more on left to play first half, and Bulldogs lead the Raiders 30-18. Grueller open, steps back, pops 3, and he hits. Kyle Grueller with 3, and it's 33-18 Bulldogs. 3:30 left to play, and Ankeny called for a pushing foul.
Fouls on number 32, Jacob Ankeny, his first, team's fourth. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 1.
So, I got to ask an officials question. So which hand is which number when he calls out the number? Because it looked like he said 23 and he's 32. Oh, nice basket. Elijah Jackson with the three, Fallon County. He probably was taught by a few Western grads down there. Fallon's a nice place for what, yeah. Oh, another three, Brady Rice that time. 35-24 as the teams exchange baskets. 2:45 remaining first half. Bulldogs leading by 11. Grueller misses one, and Coulter Merrick almost had the ball. He is a wizard defensively. Oh, speaking of wizards, Elijah Jackson, NBA 3 out there. Cuts the Bulldog lead to single digits, 35-27. 2:12 left to play in the first half. Raiders on their own little run here. Foul.
Fouls on number 25, Bryce Dyer, his second.
So right hand must be the first number because he just walked over there with his right hand in a 2 and his second hand with a
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 0, Jake Sanderson.
At the bench will read the numbers.
Oh,
Across the way, 23.
gotcha. Okay.
I think.
But you're not sure. Okay. Merritt makes the first free throw for the Bulldogs. And second. Back to a 10-point swing, 10-point spread, 37-27.
If he's reporting from this side, he's got to turn so that this becomes the first number.
Ah,
I think.
it's got to be in the rule book somewhere.
I think it's personal preference.
Well, that was Dyer driving in, and he bumped into Ankeny, but Ankeny is going to be called or called on Kyle Grueller. Grueller was behind him, and Ankeny was in front of him. Huh. Okay.
Grueller's got 12 points already.
Dyer's first free throw is no good.
That is 3 in a row that Bruce has missed.
Think he'll spend a little extra time in practice with the free throw line. He missed another one, and Huber with the rebound for Montana Western. Stewie brings it across the timeline. Off to Grueller. Too young. Good defense by the Raiders. Grueller drives in, stops at the free throw line, turns around, and hits it. 39-27, and you say that makes 17 now he has?
One minute in the half.
1 minute left. Shot is up from the wing. This one no good. Ankeny high for the Bulldog rebound. And Huber will bring things down. Bulldogs playing with a 12-point lead and 43 seconds left in the half. Stewie's shot is up and no good. Jackson with the rebound for the Raiders. And at the other end, And Klumak will go to, nope. Was he, I guess he will be going to the free throw line. Klumak, 6'5" senior from Newberg, Oregon, Lake Oswego High School. And he came by way of University of Alaska Anchorage. And we have timeout on the court. Our score, 39-27, Western over Southern Oregon. Back with more. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and stepping to the free throw line is Jack Klumak. We don't have any percentages or anything because the season is so new. But Klumak knows how to shoot a free throw. He makes the first one. Nice form. Nothing but net. Yeah.
The official very wisely stopped play. And it got very, very quiet in here. The shot clocks came back on.
And now the scoreboard's on. And the score's the same. It didn't change. Yeah.
So somebody over there is a genius.
Well, let's see who has the big. I think it's the gentleman right across from us in the red T-shirt.
Fouls up for 13, Gio Evanson, his first.
You know, where we are sitting right now, this used to be the area, the score. It had the score bench and the teams.
Sat on this side. The year that I was an assistant basketball coach, we sat on this side of the court.
Ankeny makes a free throw. Good job, Jacob. He struggled at that charity stripe. Wonder if he came in after the game last night and did a little work. Second one is up. This one also good. Good job, 41-28. Under 30 seconds left to play in the first half. And the Raiders just kind of having fun. Jackson out there just dribbling it. Now his offense is set. And Jackson throws it out of bounds. Threw it right into the hands of Bulldog coach Gary Haverfield. Gary had his arm. He was ready for it too. Well, no, he played bat. And Haverfield fouled with 3.5 seconds on the clock, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
To the line, shooting three.
Didn't look like he had enough oomph on that, but it just fell in. 42-28 Bulldogs. He gets, oh yeah, his desperation three, and he was fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line for one more. And he gets all three, and it's 44-28.
Pat Jensen puts in a substitute, allows the defense to get set.
Stewie called for a foul, and I got a good point. He says, how? Somebody slipped and he tripped Stewie, but Stewie was called for the foul. That's an interesting call. (44-28) Bulldogs, 2.2 seconds left in the half.
Jackson hasn't shot any free throws yet today, but he's hit 2 of the 3-pointers.
Well, you almost think he should be given 4 from the length back that he was standing when he hit those threes. He gets the first free throw, so just as accurate from the free throw line as he is from the three-point line. And he gets them both, and it's 44-30. Bulldogs last second shot. Oh!
At the half,
Almost made it.
the Raiders 30, the Bulldogs 44.
At halftime, it's Montana Western 44 and Southern Oregon 30. We'll be back with interviews, stats, and more at halftime. back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and we apologize. I guess we had technical difficulties the entire first half where everybody could hear me but not you. I didn't notice anybody complaining though on my phone. Did you get a lot of calls complaining?
No.
Yeah, it's amazing with technology. Sometimes it works, and then there's other times it doesn't. So you get me everywhere. Mike is still here. Mike hasn't gone anywhere. I may just hand him my headphones, and he can read all the commercials from now on. So we're under a minute before we tip things off again. And scoring-wise, looking at this real quick, for the Bulldogs, Kyle Gruler leads the team with 19 points. He was 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, and a perfect 4 of 4. Or actually, perfect 3 of 7 from the three-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds. In fact, several players led the Bulldogs with 3 rebounds. Bulldogs as a team shooting 48.4%, while the Raiders are shooting 39%. No double-figure scores for the Raiders. Elijah Jackson leading the way with 8 points, and second is
and the Bulldogs are going to need to find a second scorer to take the pressure off of Brewer.
Mike is coaching coming out telling me that the Bulldogs need to come out with a second scorer to give a little bit of relieve a little bit of pressure. Bulldogs with the ball first in the second half. They lead opening the second half 44-30. Gruler, 19 first half points, has the ball, thinks about shooting it. Now he goes inside to Merritt. Merritt's open for the layup. Assist, Gruler, basket, Merritt. It's 46-30 Bulldogs. Well, Mike, you can't talk, but you can. This will give you extra time to peruse for players of the game. Oh, nice little move to the basket. That was pretty. That was Trey Neff with that basket, and that was pretty. Bulldogs on the attack. Stewie has it. Good defense by Neff. Carlson back to Gruler at the free throw line. Step back shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Joe Halla. And he stops and he aims a three, doesn't get it. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. Good. Both Neff brothers, there's 2 Neff brothers on the Raider team, and they both came here. Who got the 3? I missed it. Neff. Oh, well, they both got here. They're both from Oregon, but they played a little bit at Chadron State, and then they both transferred here to Southern Oregon. And Gruler with another 2, and it's a 15-point Bulldog lead, 50-35. Juhula goes to the basket, and he is fouled by Ankeny. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. 6'8" senior from West Lynn, Oregon. Do you know where West Lynn is?
Yes.
It's in Oregon.
It's in the Portland metropolitan area.
Juhula gets the first free throw. and the second. It's 50-37 Bulldogs. And here comes full court pressure by the Raiders. Bulldogs break it, but they do use a few seconds extra. Merritt to Carlson. 10 seconds on the Bulldog shot clock. Out to Ankeny. Inside to Gruler to Carlson from the wing, and it's good. Carlson with 3, and the Bulldogs lead up to 53-37. Ankeny, that's his second block, big-time block of this ball game. And Bulldogs come away with the loose ball.
Fouls on number 15, Joe Jula. His first, team's first.
Juhala with the foul. Merritt will put the ball in play right in front of the Bulldog bench. Nice Jackson there with the deflection into the hands of a teammate, and here comes Neff with another 3, and he hits it. That's 3 threes from Mr. Neff. 53-40. Ball tipped out of bounds, but it went off a Bulldog. Klumak will put it in play.
Checking in for the Bulldogs for the first time this half is number 5, Joshua Whiteside, and number 12, David Young.
53-40 Bulldogs. Does this seem slower paced? Remember, Bulldog volleyball coming up at 7 o'clock tonight in the Bulldog Network.
Fouls on number 5, Joshua Whiteside. His first. Checking in the Bulldogs, number 20, Mark Huber.
Just got a frog in my throat.
Get off those cigarettes.
3 seconds? Nope. Boy, it's seemed like he was camped in the key and had a campfire going. Joshua Whitesad's dunk hits the rim instead of the inside of the basket and bumps out, and the Raiders have it. They can trim this down to a single-digit lead with a basket here. Air ball fired up, and Dyer's saying, is that a slap on the hand? Yeah. Raiders once again, and here comes Jackson. His 3 doesn't hit anything but the backboard, but with the offensive rebound and putback, Evanson scores, and the Raiders have cut the Bulldog lead to 9. 53-44. Bulldogs lead, but lately it's been all Raiders. And Coulter Merritt fouled.
Fouls on number 5, Elijah Jackson, his second. Team's second. Timeout.
Timeout on the court. It's Montana Western 53, Southern Oregon 44. Back with more. Back at the Stroud Gymnasium, 53-44. Bulldogs on top of the Raiders, but the Raiders have trailed by as many as 22, but they've come roaring back. Said, we're not going anywhere. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs get another offensive possession. And Grueller puts the shot up. Steele tips the ball out of his hand. Whiteside has it, gives it back to Grueller, and Grueller lays it up, and it's 55-44 Bulldogs. So Bulldogs have cooled off a little bit from their shooting in the first half. Huber with the steal, and a frustration foul by Jace Anderson.
Fouls on number 0, Jace Anderson, his third, team's third. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 34, Jackson Berkeley, and number 1, Emmanuel Stewart.
So David Young will put the ball in play. Young, the junior from Sacramento, California, who played at Lower Columbia Community College. Is it Lower Columbia, the player from last night that won the conference?
He led the scoring in the championship game.
David Young was the leading scorer in that championship game while he was with Columbia. And he just scored another basket. And the Bulldogs 57-44, and Jackson fouled by Berkeley. I think it's pretty physical under there.
Fouls on number 34, Jackson Berkeley, his first, team's second. Correction, third foul.
Jackson gets the first free throw.
First time, number 20.
That was Berkeley's first foul. Young will bring it down across the timeline. Off to Stewie as they set the Bulldog offense. Step back from Stewie, no good. And rebound. Well, we're going to have a foul instead of a rebound. And
Fouls on number 4, Jack Cholmick. His first.
Jack Klumak with the foul.
Fourth.
Bulldogs put the ball in play right underneath their basket. Berkeley out to Huber. Huber to Stewie. Slips back to Berkeley. Berkeley puts up a three. No good. And another foul is called.
We had 2 fouls.
A double foul?
Double foul on number 5, Joshua Whiteside, and number 13, Gio Evans.
So a double foul for the Raiders, it's Gio Evanson, and for the Bulldogs, it's Joshua Whiteside. It will be Raider ball, and Evanson will bring it down across the Raider timeline. Klumak. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Whiteside of the Bulldogs. To the basket goes Huber, and he was fouled, although Drew Hulla doesn't think he fouled him.
For Jack Cholmick, his second, team 6th. To the line, shooting 2.
Huber will step to the free throw line for the Bulldogs to shoot a pair. Huber, one of the new additions to the Bulldog lineup, 6'1" junior from Garland, Utah, Bear River High School, and he played a couple of years of JC ball at Utah State Eastern.
The official is lecturing him
Are they listening?
about showing off, I think.
Checking in
Huber
for
misses the
Raiders,
first free throw. He'll get another one.
number 25, Bryce Dyer.
No, I was talking about the Neff brothers because Trey just checked back in again. His brother Tyson Neff, they both transferred from Chadron State. Their home base is Medford, Oregon, North Medford High School. Trey is a senior and Tyson is a junior. Shot up and no good. Rebound collected by Huber of the Bulldogs. Wide open to Whiteside, and he stuffs it through.
Whiteside with the dunk.
60-46.
Assist.
I think they're supposed to do that, aren't they?
Out of bounds. Bulldog basketball.
There wasn't even a water bottle back there to throw to. I think they were on different pages of the playbook. (60-46). Bulldogs lead. Whiteside has it. Move to the basket, turn around. Nice little move to the basket, lays it up and in. And it's 62-46. So just when the Raiders tried to put a little move, the Bulldogs make their own move to quiet the Raider attack down a little bit.
Fouls on number 1, Emmanuel Stewart.
Manuel Stewart, or as we know him, Stewie, gets the foul, his second
Checking
personal.
back in for the Bulldogs, number
And
4,
Carlson
Billy Carlson.
from Billings. I liked his line last year when he dunked the ball and you asked him, you said, I didn't know if you could dunk it. And he said, I didn't either. Jackson's shot is no good. And Whiteside doesn't even think, he just raises his hand. Now that's not a technical anymore, is it? If they don't raise their hand.
Fouls on number 5, Joshua Whiteside, his third, team 6th.
foul on the Bulldog side of things. Nope.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 11, Brady Rice.
Not a foul. Raider. I get mixed up when I see the Raiders in their white uniforms and the Bulldogs in their black uniforms, because they're both the same color scheme. Stewie with the defensive rebound for Montana Western. Crossing the timeline, setting things up. And he'll just stop and pop a three. A little long, no good. And Carlson with the foul. Brady Rice is the recipient of Carlson's foul.
Carlson, his first, team 7.
And that's the 7th team foul on the Bulldogs, so that means Neff will shoot a 1-and-1. Trey Neff, we have to be careful. There's 2 Neffs on the Raider
Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 21,
roster.
Coulter Barrett, number 32, Jacob Ankeny, and number 23,
62-46, so we're approaching the 10-minute mark of the game, final half of the game. Neff gets the first free throw. And second. Ankeny, little move to the basket. It falls. He was not that lucky last night with these moves to the basket. They rimmed out or were short, but he's been pretty positive tonight. And he gets his 3rd block of the ball game. Carlson in and out with the 3, no good. Rebound collected by Jackson of the Raiders. Raiders on a bit of a fast break. And now they back off, set the offense. Merritt picks up, I believe, his 3rd personal foul.
Fouls on number 4, Billy Carlson. His
Or
second.
Billy Carlson. I thought it was Merritt. We've got a timeout on the court. With timeout, it's Montana Western 64 and Southern Oregon 48. Back with more on the Bulldogs. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. Other games in action today. Warner Pacific has lost to Montana Tech in the first game of the Western Tournament. Simpson University is at playing Northern at Great Falls. Bushnell University at Providence. And Dickinson State at Midland University. One of 5 from the free throw line is Dyer finally finds a make. 64-49. Bulldogs lead. 9:03 remaining in our game. 7 o'clock tonight here in the gym. It will be Bulldog volleyball. Grueller puts up a 3, doesn't hit it. As hot as he was in the first half, he's that cold in the second half. 21 first half points.
Fouls on number 23. Kyle Gruler hits second.
Kyle Gruler with the foul. And Gruler is discussing with the official. Really? Did I really commit a foul? Come on, ref.
All three of us fouled him, and you picked me.
Yeah.
All right, now Bruce has hit 2 in a row.
Checking in for the first time for the Raiders, number 22, Jacob Axmaker.
So Dyer now 2 of 7. Make that 3 of 8 as he, after missing 5 in a row, he's made 3 in a row. Good job, Bruce. 64-51. Bulldogs lead, 8:16 left to play. And Ankeny misses a easy one. Merritt got the offensive rebound, and the offense has been reset. And, Gruler lost it on his foot. Gruler slipped on something. That's about the third or fourth player that slipped.
Brady Rice. His second. Team 7.
And Gruler saved the ball for the Bulldogs. Carlson has it, and he was fouled by Brady Rice. And Carlson makes the free throw.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 4.
Is that his first trip to the free throw line? Rice or Carlson's first trip to the free throw line? Misses the second one, and Ankeny called for the foul.
Fouls on number 32. Jacob
Third
Ankeny,
personal
his
foul
third.
on Ankeny.
That's the 10th.
Well, his streak ended.
Checking back in
He
for
had
the
3 in a
Bulldogs,
row.
number
Now he
5,
missed one.
Joshua Whiteside.
Yeah, it's bugging him probably more than anybody else.
Also checking in, number 12, David Young, and number 20, Mark Huber.
How could the... Just try to see how the floor could get wet unless big gobs of sweat are falling off. So Dyer made 1 of 2, and it's 65-52 Bulldogs. Huber finds a lane, drives it, and he's fouled. This game could go on forever.
Number 22, Jacob Axmaker, his first. Team's 8.
65-52, and Huber will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Makes the first.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 10, Trey Knapp.
Huber gets them both. 15-point Bulldog lead, 67-52, 7:45 remaining. Nice move. Floater doesn't fall for the Raiders. And ball tipped out of bounds. I believe that was Anderson. Nope, excuse me. Wagstaff tipped it out of bounds. Some full court pressure put on the Bulldogs. But now they back off. Nice little elbow, setting himself up. I think that, no, wouldn't that be an offensive foul? Maybe? 69-52 Bulldogs. 3-point attempt. And Axmaker is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line and get 3 freebies. Number 1. Misses the second one.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 15, Joe Jahala.
They've made 9 free throws, and that's it. No field goals since they had 44 points.
10 free throws. So all of Southern Oregon's scoring has been, the last 10 points have all come from the free throw line. 69-54 Bulldogs. And Whiteside with the basket. And a jumbled up mess of players. I missed it. Looked like it was a tackle, but the officials are not going to call anything, I don't believe. They're just going to let them play. Huh. 71-54 Bulldogs. Raiders with the basketball. How about a football game breaking out? Wow. Lots of contact, and the officials, they bring everybody together. They don't want to let this game get out of control. So we got timeout on the court. We'll be back. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. After all that, an intentional foul has been called on Klumak of the Raiders. And that's going to send Mr. Huber to the line to shoot a couple of free throws, and it's just him, the official, and a couple photographers at that end of the court. And he misses the second one, and that will be Bulldogs' possession, I believe.
going man to man.
So the Raiders have backed off. Oh, Joe Hula comes away with a steal and dunks it, but hits the rim and the ball sails right into the hands of Matt Zossel.
5, Joshua Whiteside.
That's
Zozol, sorry about that, Matt. If you read Zozol's bio on the webpage, it's pretty impressive, the accomplishments that man has, including being, I think, an airborne ranger.
Timeout, Raiders.
So Raiders with a timeout, and we'll send it back for a We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and what did Mr. Whiteside say to you right before? Whatever it was he laughed, so it must have been a joke of something. Or maybe he was commentating
Fouls on number
on the
25,
game.
Bryce Dyer, his third. To the line, Kyle Gruller.
Gruller to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Gruller has 23 points already, and he's 4 for 4 from the line. 5 for 5 from the line. And he gets them both, so a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line for Kyle Gruller. 5:50 left to play. Bulldogs lead 74-58. Shot up and no good, but great rebound by Dyer. He went high for that one over about 3 Bulldog defenders.
Fouls on number 20, Mark Huber.
Huber with the foul. May have to take a nap between the 3rd and 4th minute. Gets the free throw, and it's 74-59. Gruler has it, goes right around Hula and comes back out. Nice pass to Stewie, to Huber. Whiteside has it, back to Stewie. He'll bring it out. Work a little time off the clock. Now he takes the drive in, finds the basket. Nice floater, falls, and it's 76-59 Bulldogs. No foul. And there's a foul.
And that's it.
5 on Whiteside.
Number 5, Joshua Whiteside.
And that's going to send him to the bench and bring Jacob Ankeny back in. He's playing with 3 fouls, I believe.
Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 32, Jacob Ankeny.
We've got timeout on the court, and women's basketball, we're going to have our first women's game coming up on Sunday. College of Idaho will be here to face Montana Western. Today, across the frontier, number 15 Southern Oregon is at Montana Tech. Texas A&M San Antonio at Providence. Number 4 Dakota State of San Diego, South Dakota at Kansas Wesleyan. And Providence College University of Manitoba at Valley City State. Those are the women's schedules.
They're going to play again in Butte.
They're not doing any making Mike scary moves. You know, Lexi, the coach, she graduated last year, and she works for Spiridion. That's what I want to say, Spiridion in Old Marietta School. And she also, the cheerleader coach, resigned last year, and Lexi said, sure, I'll do it. So Juhala at the free throw line gets the first. And second. And how many, what is that, of their points they've scored have been free throws? Of the last 12 or 14, 10 have been free throws? Something like that? Evanson.
13, Gio Evanson, his third.
This is nice.
Gruler makes his first. And a line change, just like hockey. And it looks like Tyson Neff gets in the ball game for the first time. Tyson, the younger brother, I believe, of...
Troy.
Thank you. Gruler gets them both. He's perfect from the free throw line tonight. 78-61. Bulldogs lead. 4 minutes left to play. And Ankeny almost had a steal. He's got speed. He could be a tight end. Or can you imagine him as a defensive end? That kind of size and speed.
And the wingspan.
Yeah. Emmett Fens from Ellensburg, Washington will put the ball in play.
Isn't there a college in Ellensburg?
Central?
Central Washington?
Trying to figure out if that's the Carroll volleyball team across from us. My goodness. I think that's the Carroll volleyball team is directly across from us. Stewie's shot is up and no good, but Gruler with the offensive rebound. And it's 80-61 Bulldogs. Three-point shot is up and no good. Rebound battled for, and Jacob Ankeny comes away with it. Approaching the 3-minute mark, Bulldogs leading by 19. Stewie gets the basket, and it'll be an and one as he was fouled.
Fouls on number 22, Jacob Axmaker, his second.
Axmaker, the culprit. Misses the free throw, and rebound controlled by Fens of the Raiders. Three-point attempt, no good by the Raiders. Ankeny with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Young to Stewie. Stewie thinks about shooting. Now he gives it back to Young. Young to Gruel.
Fouls on number 1, Emmanuel Stewart.
2 minutes left in our ball game. And the last 10 minutes has taken 4 hours and 59 minutes to play. Or so it seems. Rice misses the first free throw. And gets the second. So 82-62. Missed Bulldog shot, rebound to the Raiders. Shot up, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound of the Raiders. Follow up by Fens is good.
3-point basket, Emmett Fens.
82-65. That was a 3-2, wasn't it? One approaching the one. Well, a mini line change. 3 new Bulldogs come in, including your favorite guy from Anaconda, Tyler. Oh, oops, I said it too. Sorry, River.
I did it yesterday.
Oh, Quincy Taylor and Owen Berkeley. Yeah, so there was a line change. There was 5 new Bulldogs in. 30 seconds. So play catch and maybe take one last shot. By the 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Taylor will put up a 3, no good. And now 13 seconds. Here come the Raiders. 3-point shot is up and no good. Hurley with the rebound, and that's going to do it. Bulldogs stay unbeaten, 3-0, 85-65 over Southern Oregon. We'll be back with a quick wrap-up after this on the Bulldog Sports Network. Wrap this up really quick. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. We're going to wrap things up really quick. Bulldogs led by Kyle Gruler with 32 points for Southern Oregon. Joe Juhula leads the way with 15. And rebounding-wise, a couple of Bulldogs with 5 rebounds. Jacob Ankeny and Joshua Whiteside. For the Raiders, they were led in rebounding by Bruce Dyer with 9 boards. Shooting was the key. Bulldogs shot 50, well, let's just call it 51%, 50.8%, and held Southern Oregon to 32%. Only 24% from the threes for Southern, and 53.6% from the threes for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs stay unbeaten, and they'll have a big test on Monday where they play number 1 Southern or College of Idaho. For our players of the week, our offensive player of the week once again is Kyle Gruler with his 32 points.